can't ignore, right? So whenever someone's not paying attention to you, have these in your hand and pop them, and you can actually get their attention and point to it. All right. So little small things, guys. Little small things are gonna get you through this, right? How long do you guys think that took me just to get through that whole situation that we're just talking to you guys through and everything? How long do you think that took? 5 minutes?
I'm gonna say when you do it right,
About 5 minutes, right? You can get a sale done in 10 minutes. Ask Julius. I called Julius one day and I told him I'm about to get out my car, right? Because I had to get, remember that day we had to get, what was it, 10 sales? You guys are learning. I love it. All right. So, what about your bulls? Okay. Those people are stubborn. They're not going to do anything, right? They're the people that you say, I don't want it, right? Not interested, right? That's those people, right? All right. Then what about your owls? Those are your thinkers. Wow. They're thinkers. They think they know it all. They got all the answers. They're going to take your information, and based on what you say at that moment, they're going to make a decision, right? Then you have your tigers. What are those guys?
You have to convince.
Woo! Look at you guys learning. I love it. All right. So with these people, you have to convince them that this is a good idea. Well, you know, that sounds good, but I love Spectrum, man. You know, they're just a really good company, right? So I got to convince them that that's not the situation, right? But this is the thing, guys. If you sell to this person, right? Because right now what's happening is because we're speed dating, you're working a lot of hours, right? But what if I told you you could actually get married and not work so many hours, right? If you got a wife at home, you ain't got to do all the work, right? But if you're out there speed dating, you might have to do a little bit of work when you get home, right? So let's stop speed dating, right? Let's take our time. Let's make sure we walk through the whole process, all right? Don't sell yourself short. Learn this. There's videos on Teams. If you guys don't have access to that, you can definitely get access to that. There's also, you know, I can email this to you guys if you guys want it as well.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How can we identify each one of those?
All right, so that's what I was about to go over, right? So if the person is a laydown, right? They're gonna, at this point, they're gonna start complaining, and they're gonna say, "Sign me up." They're gonna tell you, "Come on in," right? That's a laydown, right?
Can I mention something on the lay down?
Go ahead.
That I learned when I was in Georgia. I mentioned that in the chat before with the Sheeps.
Mm-hmm.
What they told me is that you never ask them for a referral. Reason being is because they're easy to convince, and then when they tell the person for a referral, they're going to be easy to convince out of it too. Like, well, you know, what did you do?
Now, this is the thing, right? I would say that if we weren't selling internet service, but because we're selling a product that's not based on credentials and things of that nature, it's a little bit different beast, you know what I'm saying? If I was selling something like solar, for instance, or something like that, where it was based on your credentials as far as your credit and your wherewithal to actually, you know, take care of the building and everything like that, that would be totally different. But in this situation, it's just internet. You know, don't make it complicated, right? That's another thing, right? Don't make this hard. Keep it simple, stupid, guys, right? We're not asking them to make a rocket science decision. We're just asking them to talk about internet. That's it. Don't make it hard. Don't make it complicated. Internet is internet. You know, you get on it every day and use it, right? It's not hard. Don't make it hard. All right. Make it easy for yourself. Practice. You can actually shoot a little bit better if you practice, right? Everybody can't be LeBron James, but everybody here can be Steph Curry, right? You can actually practice and get better, right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. Just practice. That's it. That's it. All right. Procrastination is not laziness, it's a lack of routine. Procrastination is not laziness, it's a lack of routine. What is your routine? Right? And if you have a routine, what does it do for you? Right? I'm gonna write something really big here. Don't move on me. Hope you guys got all this.